bo no nsia de smam ya mamu nyina ajo omemu nsam ne ama wodo so de ayensaka ane ya to din se anwure no nsia ka se bo aye ne yetiefo esinkonwan utie free peace 104.3 FM so okay 101.7 neat 100.9 Nimi ansa was se pals abeka Johnson Accra enweti hello 101.5 FM wadum kumase Ghana man tem yedunsia baby out yankan kasa fidie be se duesie num ne ekire kwam no ne a be se duasa peacefmonline.com ghanatoday.com so abode etiefo benya be akan de di kase bonimu akotini bini
Dr. Alhaj Mahmudu Bawumia Kancha NPP amanyo konum emumaburu se wo mu ncheche wo mu nimdiem no otena kunya so 2028 abema mu dibia e wona bamu
NPP, we believe in the youth, and Dr. Bawumia believes in the youth. I want you to be assured that this training program is for your benefit.
Abai ya etiso e kasa de chense nchofo a wo man kana musa wasra wo mu ada Affirmative Action Act no yehwe se ye beta no achi e de ye adwuma people ye beko mention sound abaton person so wo ma sebejani nana age banfa wa lawyer e de atodwa sese ye di nkomo e de fa legal education bill reform no eho yehwe se ye be ma fa yo no nkuntabuo mapa aye adwuma
and say system no anxiety through a woeful army before say and only at the other in the Hokanelo. We need better transparency and accountability.
Sanso na wo NPP amanyo kono emwo no wakasa de kire aban se onhwe yi o His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nkrofo firi won pemu kasa de for my Ghana ye die ne nkanko e kire wo madwen ache awoche wo mo no enam emra kwan so ye begina mu e wo menhia fikesiem European Union empanifo akwata empanifo achi na sesein EU say eniema hodo bi ade begu akwan mu a ebeton yamamre ene yamane ne wo mo omota ya chi se ko ye begina mu e wo abiman ahodo enkoma wo mo so say Vice President wa Pan African Parliament Dr. Zenato Ajima Rollins adi antudwa say bibi man nyina ka won ho bom adi nkomo ade fa Maputo protocol nsem no eho ye behwe wa my Ghana say Ghana Depositors Protection Corporation wo mo saka ya wode abasa wo bisika eda bangi bia bangi ni gu a omo ebebo ho akra.
We are there to protect their deposit. And at any point in time when the Bank of Ghana revokes their license, we are going to pay their deposit up to the insured amount.
And somewhere afofo pi eka ho ene de sumu ne onyojube yemfa seda emenyemekoi.
Yemfa seda ema Osons chemist. Osons chemist ed Osons garlic capsules boye chidom. MTN we there for you everywhere you go. High sense electrical appliances na open kwa dia bra yenchen. Your showrooms ne door to Ghana for den na niam na bode bra ne beje odie. Dolphin roofing system any Societe General sika krabia ne de hihye bi aba na hihye ni mu ode koyie. Ya ma won chance fa ko board down so ya ma wa fi ko sinfincham yensantem ho yeda bra ne betua yenka. Wo hine spices wo dwa so spices ne door so na so nya spices bia ne de ntu dwuro pom de ho aduane a wo ye wakoma so ade se eye de ka ketrema na ka se asede a na wo use wo hine spices. Lawson Herbal Center Eddie Lawson local mecha bedwa so na Lawson local mecha no ma wanya kwanu mbi odi ho dance odi ho nko mo se ye pa abo mama dodo na ne de wa ye virgin Lawson local mecha da roma nti wo oba na obenu maduro siesie ho a ya na wano nom Lawson local mecha Divine Hope Herbal Center Eddie wo twa herbal powder bedwa so na wo twa herbal powder na bo pomodin pa nti udura pomodin ho a ufredia na wahwehwe wo twa heba pa de kira kwan ebeboa wo na abu afie weyi ene numekwa bu yekidom akasebo anwumre yi ye de somwo akenkanfo eyeme Sadat Muhammad Mene
nana ama ano tufo ena afei
amansan ti ame kwabena mafo afei kasebo ni ntiremuni Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection and Women's Rights and Trefo say asam we de atisi ya de ano tumbi kire se ema ya mo ma ka kire kura nti ebra wo mu ditum mu asisi ade ababa ye mra ye fra bibi Affirmative Action Gender Equity Act 2024 Act 1121 anna wo jina so akase wasi am kwati adromre no ane ahan wɔsrɛ Ghana nsɛmkyerɛfoɔ sɛ yɛmpagya mmaa nsi aborɔnsan so baabi a mmarima gyinagyina yɛmpagya wɔn mu si yɛkɔn ho na yɛma mmaa nkɔ anim paa yɛmfa biribiara ma wɔ mu na wɔn ntumi nkɔ nkyɛn baabi a sisi a wɔn gyina yi sɛ wokɔ mmea ahodoɔ bi a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma mmaa akwanya anya hye koraa mpo sɛ ɛba no amanyɔsɛm mu a political baabi a mmarima gyina no so wɔn yɛ 70 a ne ama mmaa 30 nso abɛm na ayɛ 100%. Nti anya hwe koraa no nka amanyɔfoɔ yi eduru baabi a mmarahyɛ bɛgya akonya no na ma step down na mmaa no aba ne amuo mu akonya monkɔ mmarahyɛ bɛgya fie nkɔnkɔhyɛ mmara ɛba no economy nso a amamuo nsisɛ mu a ɛno nso ɛmaa yes ewiase a modea momasenkɔ social institutions yes mo ne nyame bɔ mo kane momafa abibia long term target yɛbɛtumi achieve gender parity enkosi 2034 deɛ na ma etumi adeɛ nyinaa yɛ na wɔkyerɛ sɛ saa nsisɛ wei no ɛyɛ ewiase kwaku ahodoɔ bi susu dua a wɔn pɛ sɛ mmaa koduru ho nti baabi te sɛ international frameworks convention on elimination of all forms of discrimination against women wɔn so ka ho Africa Union's Maputo Protocol and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 5 and also aka ho bi tira sɛ goals ahodoɔ ɛwɔ wiase nyinaa ɛkɔma mmaa nti yɛma mmaa akwanya na bibia yɛmfa ma wɔ no.
The passage of the Affirmative Action Act marks a significant milestone in Ghana's pursuit of gender equality and inclusive national development. It reflects our commitment to fairness, equal opportunities, and the full participation of all women in decision and development processes. At a time when global frameworks such as the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, the African Union Maputo Protocol call for measurable and accountable progress, Ghana has taken decisive action. We have enacted a law to deal with the historical imbalances, and now we must all ensure that it works.
Obiansamu mwana moko obi na wampo na betumi ne mu ayepe na sisia no emia hodo anya politics nko a carpentry ema munikan amazing ema munikan droba ema mumewura mbebre bebia mu bebia yebema mu akwanya ema pese mu ya brechafo a yebema mu akwanya no maye mo pese mu ye fitafo a ebema kwan na mo aye ba bia mo pese mu wurawura bia no akwanya da ho mo mesenko wonabo Agnes na momolate wamfa nso ho en wo sra ye ne nsam kyerefo titiriw te sade ya me yi sanka nsam kyerefo nyina eye bia enka ye pa sade me magye gyinamu a me ka masam peta ma ya me sresa nke yamfa wiase nyina nsi wonum nsai saa na nka nsam kyerefo nyina eye me de yi bia enka ye obia fa na ntumbi na yanka ntre wo mu aka nyina se a women's a girls a woman mu nyina akwanya bia dabe sisi akra de politics mu no ba bia oba gina no se be maso oba be gina ho no mu a aye name and shame.
Distinguished media professionals, you are the bridge between policy and the public. When you report accurately and consistently on gender equality issues, do more than inform, build consensus, challenge discrimination, and help create the cultural conditions necessary for lasting change. This engagement today is to strengthen collaboration with the media to improve understanding of the act among the public and enhance accurate reporting on gender issues.
Ebano gender issues wa eni kwan se yedidi agro kura ye nyina ya nyine ye ho ne yemfa wiase nyina nse wo mu nsa. Affirmative Action Gender Equity Act 2024 at 1121. The artist our kase ye minister no ankasa Gender, Children and Social Protection. Honorable Agnes na Momo Late Esther Usulabi.
Well, NPP Amanyo Kono Emwono Openia wano ene Frank Tuning eye Dr. Alhaj Mahmudu Baumia. Wada swaye NPP Amanyo Kono ena nofo wada atuja se emebunu ya ewo Amanyo Kono Emwono enkeka wo mo ho. Won hwese wo bepeja won nintiem won koso enye adwumaden na wo gidie won arehemu se won afimpiemienu ene aduonu enwotwe se koba ne se NPP Amanyo Kono etena akunya so a emebunu ena odo mo be kekere wo man Ghana obema emebunu dibia hodo pi enko edibia bi ehyeto krom nemom dibia ede wo mo ebegina kane na ma won susuye won hyehye won senkaye no enye nsusuaso papa ewo man Ghana yemmo ne so Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia enra ewo empanifo hyehyede emuo no wone emabunu ya ewo tertiary education sahodo ehyiaye ne titiri pa se wo mo eye enafo amiensa entete yesom ede masa emabunu santete ne bi ebefa ebrano empuntuo mu enkomo ebi betwa ede akọ enema ewo se wo munya se won ndie mu afen so amanyo se mu enkomo ene efom dwumadie ni nipa nkita hodie ne nyina so ebetwa ede ewramu bin wo se dwumadie no okọ NPP amanyo koni mu a administrator of youth wing Owura Patrick Mensa Nathe eno ne dom etena se hyehye ne kama ya wo ma akwan se Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia enyina se ene mamabunu enkasa na sa ahokeka na wo mu de hia Dr. Baumia no ene wo de seria wo na ne mu ka se munyire mu ho na mu ana mede mbo abebu o man Ghana munyire mu ho pa mu ye nimdie mu pie mu ye nimdia emu ado esan se o man Ghana be gina brane a egina mu emabu no so etise mu ye ne sa ebeboa me mamu dibia mu ma me nsansi fom na mu de nimdie na mo fa ne nei ene be kekere wo man Ghana amana yeye afi wasan so ahyebo se Tertiary Student Confederacy dwumadie ya wo NPP amanyo konim eye Tescon no obe chance akọ wo na so ewo mu sukupon ahodo mu na nkomode woni wo mbedibi.
NPP, we believe in the youth, and Dr. Baumia believes in the youth. I want you to be assured that this training program is for your benefit, because we want the youth to take key leadership positions, and we cannot get you into key leadership positions if we don't prepare you for the uptake of these leadership positions. And that is why this training program is going to take place over the next 2 to 3 days. 2028, inshallah, it is going to happen in 2028. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. And we are going to work towards it. We are not going to sit down and say it will happen, but we are going to work. And that is why we are beginning the work early. And the training is to make sure that when we are in government, you will be able to occupy key leadership positions in this country. And that is where we are going to. The youth will take over the key positions as we move forward in this country.
Dr. Baumia Mananso awasanso sere mabunu sa de ba kwa nkoma woni wo mudi ebema na bom na awie peye ne ho ate na mfaso abaso eye nkambo mu osere mabunu so mo nka mo mom obi kan asem na sa woni na enya adwen abotire mu ya utie no na wo so wache wadwen e de afa ho afi wo se party ne nsusuye won hihye ya wo mudi edi dwuma no se no so wo babu na se bibi kire wadwen a ema na nye ntokwa nya abotire timpanimfo ase na so kire wadwen e fa ho na nkabo mu e na wo gidi se bema NPP amanyoko no asiaba.
You know that the votes is largely youth dominated. 2028, as was in 2024, will be a youth dominated election. And that is why we are going to really make a lot more effort with TESCON this time around than we did in 2024. So you are about 115 institutions who are here, and you will see me on a lot of campuses this year, next year, and 2028. We will take the debate, the ideas to the country, and we will make our case. We are, however, saying that we will not be intimidated. You can arrest all of us. We will come back and make it our case to the people of Ghana. And so I want all of you to come together as we are doing to make sure that in 2028 NPP comes back.
Nipa yeteni keye NPP amanyo kono enano ni Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia Sansemi Pius Bedu Bansen ene desumie.
Brebi atwemu a enhye danche bibiri. Na wo ye Ghana ni opeso be ye mranim ni a na eden pa nya fedi agro. Eni wakwakoye wo LLB awie no. Se be ye na obenya kwan akọ Ghana School of Law. Na wakwakoje mranim tete no na enafom. Eni nipa dodo na wo nkondo so be ye mranim fo no. Empempi no kwatan se obetwe on sohwe. Na wo de ura Ghana School of Law mu a ebe wi akire no. Se nipa edu ene tena ase a emu be ye nson ebeja wo nkwan so nkofi na won sambra biem. Enya se esebi mpreduasa nim na woni made na emum Ghana School of Law ne esu a enti nipa dodo na abasa no a na wo se yefa kunesa hodo so na yechem na yegie bi kwan no kokoti na fiti na emmoa emma mranim entete o Ghana no enti mi fa ne ntuma pam famfira 2024-2025 nipa be ye mpem yen sam 3000 wotena ase se won kondo se okoje entete o Ghana School of Law no be ye mranim fo enso hwe no ko kire nsunsan so ne ba ye no na emu 1441 pe na chese wonya kwan a obetima kwa kwaje won tete e wo makola ho enti ama Ghana fodoro na kasa iti ase enti sa monopoly a Ghana School of Law no kwa na enjoy yi adenti na yentimi nyi mfiri ho na su apan hodo mu oduo omuso mambra ni mu tete ye 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 mmom ho kwan na omuntimi ma Ghana fo tete ye bi na susu ya Ghana fo de du apono su nam so emasebedwa fo de kwadwendwene mu a busumi yi mu Ghana mampanyin owura John Dramani Mahama Legal Education Act 2026 Act 1170 Ordinance Asha asa monopoly no ankane na nka ewo Ghana School of Law nkutori ye afiri ho ene su opan hodo mu oduo na omususu se ombetima ma Ghana fo mbre ni mu ntete no ene kwan na ba kwan na bie da mo so betimi ahweso na watimi ma Ghana fo mbre ni mu ntete beboa na Ghana yenya mbre ni mfo dodo na ewo mayimu na sansem yi ho na premto breka se eboso amansan cha me kwamramafo ene wonu munyafo na naje baafo ewua manhia south ma shebe dwane twetwe nkomo na opanyini ka se na wo chem so we krampo de sanka ye ntu agina ansa ne yebua ade a Ghana fo so eni sanka abase ya ye anigye ene yedi hia no kwan na emom ne yaka ne se yemma hunum fan ye ne akuntabuo pa enkoso ewom wo se wo ka ne se no mo obi nkogina ni nsu bone se na te se bire bi atwem Ghana School of Law be ye mfinsi aduosie 66 awasum Ghana na so ye ni o se de benye ne sa no wo ka no na emom esanse na akwakwo ye school ba akopɔ no pe ene wotima mba ni mu tete ye nti na omudwumadie no sinto bi wo fa bi enti we se na mpenufo bi mu no ebeboa pa ama sa sinto na firi ho ye timanya mranimfo dodo na ewo ma Ghana mu na wo sa gina so di tudwa bi so ko committee level a dom kuma ne ma no mo ho bi omudo amadwenche no mususu ye begu apono so no omo so oboma ba so
yeah, she and say system no anxiety through a waffle me before say I don't know at the other in the Akan we need better transparency the accountability Akan system no na in the Akan system no na sabi obi koye eko law school na we ncha na eho asembisa na ko bibio obi ko na say ento de bia you repeat na eho asembisa so ko bibio any emrafufu ya be ebesisan na eye nipadi bia kase ebeboa a expand access say access no be expand ya ebitina regulators na so
na eno akire no na worumunyamfo na agye bafo wuwa wo san dia pisu bi enu say ne ba bi ya babeduro na legal education reform law aba setena no ya wasedebo ba bi a Council of Legal Education yemu omubi Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTEC so yemu omubi wasibde bi atwemu na keba emranim ho entity a nanka Ghana Tertiary Education Commission nko na omo ho twaka ene mpelifo ba bibie mu a Council of Legal Education nyina no omo so twaka no omo benya bi wom enti bebe ya babeduru die kyese ne kwan so no ogidi se one die sapa no ene yetwade ato ho no mo ase hweso ne yefa so tia ebebo ma emra ho nsem o mamu no atimi atumpon
quality no die nyina bi kina ekuya yato wudi the Council for Legal Education omo bi kina omo so nti omo bi kina omo so ne say omo na ebema accreditation ama school bi sebe even class so yeah LLB no Bachelor of Laws no omo any Ghana Education Commission Tertiary Education Commission for omo na bekabo determines the school way or self-fantasy amount of crime, a man a Bachelor of Law. Kaneno na entisa, kaneno na Ghana Tertiary Education Commission lepe, and a lady said, "Juman, in Tubula, na General Legal Council for na omiyo complain fashion." He said, "Omiyo na law faculties are bringing up different universities in Kumasi."
Orumunyanfo nana ejebafo wuwa woye Manchester South mrashebedwani abedwoku ahwe mmara ho nsem so mrashebedwa fi opinini woka ho bi prem tubra kase boso ene woni amansan chiame komanamafo twetwe nkoma saa ensem yi wodi tudwa
na National Organizer Man New Patriotic Party Henry Nanaboachi na nabi ne yatade frɛ no ɛna wo katre His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɛne NDC aban sɛ emre yini nkaso na saa konwa we a wote so yi wo mkura mu free so ntayo no wo mu na te so ansa na wo ba na definitely one day MPP for so ebeba na bi kyerɛ sɛ JDM ama wo mu ani atutu aka wonum nsɛm sɛ kwan a wɔde MPP for ɛfa so wɔ kurom ha no esi a wo mu hu sɛ wo mu ntumfi kurom ha nkɔtena baabi foforo their friend is freedom of speech no sisi ade ayira ɛwɔ Ghana ha no sei ɛma ehunahuna ɛne atataye ɛne yɛde tata wonum na nasɛm yi ba ya wabra Criminal Investigation Department ACID Ghana Police Service yo MPP social media activist bi your friend Nana Edunyame Eastern Region ɛna wɔmkɔfa ano a wɔbɛpie mu wɔ Greater Accra Regional Police Headquarters na no ɛna nana bi ɛkyerɛ sɛ nkɔfoɔ nsɛm wɔ mu aka wɔ kurom ha anyansam ketewa otumira kyerɛ sie wɔso obi te sɛ Samuel Kudeta Ablakwa nsɛm a wɔka de tia MPP aban mampeni nanado ɛne wɔ mu anaka ho nyansam ketewa wɔn sanfa ba akonka ho Gold Board Chief Executive Officer Lawyer Samijamfi wɔn nso the same thing Chief Executive Officer wada youth temperament ano Malik Basintale wɔn nso the same thing Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ɛna anokura de wɔn mu yɛ ne cartoon ɛnya ne cartoon po wɔn amu ɛna wɔn mu de preko ɛhyɛ ne nsa nimfa ɛna wɔn mu de bia ɛhyɛ ne nsa benkum yɛabra wɔn mu nim sɛ papa yɛ kremoni saa nneɛma nyinaa na tiwadeɛ obi ankɔyi obi ahye bata bɛn obi kasa baako pɛ na wɔn mu egyina ne mfikyire obi kasa mmienu pɛ na wɔn mu egyina ne mfikyire na wɔkyerɛ ne sɛ ɛtaamo kam
Ibrahim Mahama Wanriya Obegu down as the worst president of Ma Yaputia free speech. As a Okasana is here, no Betty. These are the two now on NDC for every judges unanimous almost a power movie. When is that animal is in India? So we said you're going to move your uncle court, a defamation. But sir, you're criminalizing free speech. And now judge of James Yamfa Abronian Kushimon to say, some years, and 10 years in New Year, the Pena is as a movie. Because to make someone NDC for Kaya. One else could be them party at any could tabla causing with them. A trap tablet I know they're betting foreign affairs. And so free speech. Guys, I'm a libas and tell you of fire about me of me now or then sa share in Sabakun or day preco and the general the Ibrahim Mahama buyer. But then I make a say freedom of speech is freedom of speech. And that's why they say you criminal libel law if you want it won't be an uncle or Casano and I bet you never put to you up for buyer and one number they will for the free on them. It is an answer because they now be on the yard, you may be a woman here. And one is already on the court. It is near course one of Mahama or Yama, a good wushi, a good gun in the Mossy.
Na Henry Nanabo atekyerɛ sɛ ɛnam deɛ ɛkɔ so nti wɔboaboa nneɛma bi ano aba abɛyi ne sɛ apa so adeɛ
Now in the coming days, there is a series of activities. A be a demonstration, a be a protest, a be a picketing. You also are a show at the international community, a UN, a diplomatic call. Omuninani, a woman who acquire Mahama, a fast with Kitia, a farm who any commitment can be a Mamuso or Ghana has it. Tell me, we could post to be crowd social media, doing so is back as Yacham. Obi Ecoca, Assembly, Assabi, a Sunni and fast would be a grammar, Benya, Memo, Ubua, Yacham, Nay, Losa, a woman, and a yes in Satin, Yitin, and now, Omasanya, a judge is fully being swa, Sabi, so you now share a year and someone few more court to Bana, animal. Second court now, you might be a Mudia Codia, and never course by a Biane, a year and someone, a course was a empatan and numb, and Rapan should be an only copy.
Sir, circuit court na hono. What else when you the Kodia pot ya a shower? Assembly befa circuit court na biano. National organizer Emma New Patriotic Party Henry Nana Boati.
Na lawyer Kwesi Buamansi, a private legal practitioner, or dinner no atum se Ghana Mampeni. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or best no da watching dream SCBB so. O my Ghana freedom of speech in Ewa Bako Semu, Ewa Wadi down, Yajatum, into a Mono this year, Bia or Home Quansa, or Chena dream, Edifa and Sembia Air Coso, Ewa my Ghana. Enti on Quaya or Faso, Eddie San Sabno Air Tree, Nipabimase, Eddie or more Air Court, Esan Tribimase, Eddie or more Air Cobambo for Ekukume Sanse. Se wutie o man Ghana abakosem ene emprempren se de ye yamanyosem no a obi wo ho kwan se okasa ne titiri amanyofo no obi wa ne kasa no ebeboro ebeya homte nenso o se mampani wa yamanyosem ache e wo so ohunu de sansem no obesi akuakua no no amoamoa no na se wu bie mu a ankwankwa ye oha amfa ma obia wo se wudi amanyofo kasa achi na wo kasa freedom of speech no eno mfa ho nti obi ka asem bi na abeche no a wa hwe adache ebeye saboni bi ebeda ho a emunsunsan so say ye chechire mu a enkonkoye de enfa dimpa so emata odi hu ena wiei ewe pam to breka se boso no lawyer Akwesi Buahe ene ohene wan kase ena na edi nkomo wa che na dwen edefa kwa mebafo abronye DC ya we NPP amanyoko ne ba odi obuno mantemu a we jemtafo ya wosom NPP amanyoko ne sese ya mpanifo ache no a enra wode no egina mu ensoso ewo court a won hwe se enema ahodo bi enamra kwan so enso ebehwa ma emre aye atwuma lawyer Akwesi Buamase de SCA obesere empanifo se omu wuru kwan obefa so akasa ansem no omu wuru kwan obi enam amanyasem kan so eka amanyasem kasa na anti aban no da onwuru kwan obefa so amamra no aye adwuma sense ekwa akoye se wodi hubua ehye mamu no adehye emu.
You know, I yes of a genetic crew. You see, Casa we any politics, a true maybe sometimes politics here in Kumasin, a be any enya, Casa Nibua and more. So we are bouncing on Casa will be dealing next year. And one day you'll bet you will be able. And maybe my demon idea. So the young lady catch him with a freedom of speech, and you're unfettered, and yes, absolute one. I want me who bet my get to be Debbie. Say, I didn't beat it. And so, a banner was no say, I have to say, they say, addicted to a BB. And this is American. A woman say, politicians, and they among the political actors. Kasani Yemuno, Oman impression, Bimla, Lemons are buying some Mabian Korea, the weather feature, and no money for Korama Hedia, a better maybe no other Casabia, the movie soon, and also the MY.
Lawyer Akwesi Buama HM se o my Ghana ye ha se enema bia ebesie ya ye bedi obi kwa kwagina court no entansa kro no eye bailable offense eche se sebi obi die wu kwa mkatwime die krampa ene ye mra no eche yen se nipa ne ma ne be ma ne frifie ba ne ye ka asem no a eye yie na mom ya na tumi ne so no e wa agege fo nsem die nenso Kwame bafo so bo omode aboni ene se ene judge ne se o ma ne ho bela enye ye ntu wahya se won kwotwere bambofo kukum na watwemienu de o se da bi ehwehwe na so kakra ene na o ya ate ase se amanyo sem tumi bi be hye kire we so kra de se koba ne sa ene na wotwe atemu afo adwena asisu se mu atemu afo amu na mo hwa ma atentene ne so adi dwuma munim se de o man Ghana 1990 constitution no ekasa e de fa ntansa bia ene ehun be se mo ye ne sa na mo ne Kwame bafo ene ne ye
In fact, I brought you Genesis meeting and run. Judge Nadia or yeah, a pro margin as a lawyer. Because I say, Obi and your case for a jabba when you are charging a fofro. In young convention, and Wuka say, Nasemo when you dada, Nasemo when you young can be, and now you're the charge for from and you need to uncle them to go because of you say a baby as some area. Not as a old judge, who prejudice mine. Only mention of money, you say, and this are buying person or judiciary, no my woman, no million a year. The air connect and I have here on Bayan. Never who shall say, judge a case jabba when you now grounds in here. So I remind you, be tell Uncle Jacob so be and the say, and you can't say more when that the first charge for Samba. Now, first charge, Yaban, you go quite do, and just say police for the Bimana by the Bim. I was a court to contrast. The moment judge and ask my best work, and I say, I said, look, I will you because when you swear, no, that elements are man, I don't know who you
Nipa yetene ken wo yemranim ni ewo my Ghana ha se ne din eye lawyer Akwesi Boama Sansemi Abdullahi Dasmani ene de somye.
Amrado si European Union kuna nemu ewo my Ghana mu and His Excellency Rani Skinback. Na opanyini na wakasa ede atudwa. Se wo my Ghana kwan ye faso na niam ahodo ede adwen ni ensa ye act. Amamre ne amane ye kura ye diem na ye bon ho bra bon ho ban a European Union eso mani na ye omu fe papa edinti omu adwempa wa akoma paso mebabo ayen na eba act amamre ne amane a Ghana ye ndie no yetumi ahyemu kena na yetumi abɔ ho brɛyie na wɔkyena so no nkyirima aba na waba benya so mfaso na His Excellency ka sɛ mu no na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ European Union ne hyehyɛ dodo na agu apono so wɔde ba bɛboa Ghana na ya mamre ya amane ne act no yetumi aye ni ye na atumi atumpɔn na emu a wɔka ho asɛm yi wɔn tabiri mu ano fa mabrɛ ko pɛsɛ mo nje ɛsan na asa daabi ɛbɛba kakra kyese bia ya hodo so na ɔmo de ɔmani ɛba bɛdi akyire na ɔmahwɛ na ɛmoa yi atumi aduduru hɔ na aboa na wana wɔde wɔn nsa ɛne wadwen ɛyɛ act no menya adwuma nye no ebetima akɔfam na ɔmo so dwumadie atumi atumpɔn ɛhɔ ɛne bia ya hodo a EU ɔmo de ɔmani ɛba bɛhwɛ na opanyini yɛ de sanso na atudwa ɔmo nhyɛ fikisi mu wabra asante hene otumfo se tutu the second act awards ne ɛtɔso mienu na wɔhyɛ ho fa na His Excellency kyerɛ mu sɛ Ghana amamre ne yamane ɛfɛ papopa na wo Africa nyinaa wɔ maya na amamre ne namane wɔn toto naseɛ na edi kan na ɛfa Ghana yɛ ne edi kan ne saa so nti na EU ɔmode saa dwumadie yi agu apono so ɔmayɛ ne sɛ ɔmɛfa saa yɔ so de aboa ma Ghana yamamre ne yamane ne act no atumi atumpɔn wo gyina so asante kɔtɔkɔ hene so ɔbɔ na ba so ɔtsɛ dwumadie ɔde asesa so abaso dwumadie yi ne kwa so ano no ɛbɛboa ama Ghana yamamre ne yamane no yakɔso na yabɔ ho ban.
The European Union is deeply supportive of initiatives that promote Ghanaian arts. We do more than technical discussions about trade, political dialogue, or development support. And yes, we may be the #1 development partner, the largest investor in Ghana, the largest export market for Ghana, but we do not lose sight of the promotion of the arts as a core stream. Support the preservation of cultural heritage and celebration of diversity. We are proud to launch Sankofa 2, a program to bolster Ghana's creative industries, heritage and culture. We, the EU, have promoted sustainable fashion through fashion shows arranged by Ghanaian clothing designers with the Orr Foundation, or through our continued support through the Pajia literature.
His Excellency Rani Skinback. Amrado si European Union ekona namu ewo my Ghana mu ne na etwa guyi. Na enu achi no munyafo ablaji fa gomachi. Wo ye akwansra so afo. Wɔn so kasa bia wo kyerɛ mu sɛ mpempi no ba mambre ne amane a aya na ɛka me akɔ ɛsɛ aban no yɛyɛ yi na si nkyɛn ne ehunu sɛ ahemfo nko asɛ de wɔsɛ de bi ɛba mambre ne amane act ne so a aban wo twaka wo mu papa na ogyina aban di mu no de atudwa sɛ aban so bɛyɛ no ne kyɛfa no de aboa ama ya mambre ne amane no edum pempem so awiase nyinaa no obenya so mfa so.
As one of the greatest custodians of Ghanaian culture on the global stage and in Ghana, through your wisdom, dignity, scholarship, and statesmanship, you have elevated the image of Ghanaian culture to the appreciation and celebration of people across the continent, the preservation of our heritage, to the promotion of the creative arts. From education to tourism development, your leadership continues to inspire generations across Ghana, Africa, and the diaspora. I bring you warm assurances from His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. The government remains fully committed to supporting your efforts and all national initiatives aimed at promoting tourism, culture, and creative arts.
Onumnyamfo Ablaji Fagomachi eya kwansra soafo nene ena etwegu Samson Kwame Nyameche ene Polo Usu ene dia maneboyi ebesomo yen
Emra sebedeni a wotina ma adese a wo akole klote wakwa akwaji enuonyam kase pa de abre Ghana esisi ase woye second vice president Emma Pan African Parliament Dr. Zinato Ajmai Rollins en wakase wase wabesre amanyina si anyina Africa hanum se yantina wa tu a framework of the Maputo Protocol on the right of African women. A mass ya na mekanyan at say akwanya bia yamfama ma na de mema ye no e ma so betumi ayebi afi fa hudie ya sase ya de ma yamfama wonum na womuntumi ade nyina ye woman empowerment no wase Maputo Protocol yi right ya sada ade amama enti wodie ohu oba bia kura betumi afre no Maputo no ba mu wahura de kode port ya pa kire Beijing conference ya womsi course wa China 1995 wa eduru baabi emai ebenya hodin bi ya okamba ko kamienu ukobisa sende o se Beijing conference one kobi ana wan tidi esi wo enti sa Beijing conference asem ya na American na no na kolekro temra sebedeni Dr. Zinata Ajmai Rollins ya kire se enne asasi ya mama kwenya na womutumi ko omanim especially say Beijing conference ya course wo China no eba ya nkoso wo Ghana mum ekoso wo China na no ana wode to ema ya womu ye ahima Queen Modest womu nkabom kuo eyemantam ni nyina an womu kabom eba mra sebede fie second vice president Pan African Parliament womu eyi no wombema no moni yo so wakoye wogina abrane madi breka krakase yade amano na citation a womu kire de kan ho no na nya citation ketwa womu kire maami akukuduro ya wonya ya wotumi gina ye mase nuonyam kase we abano na no en wo sre na nanmo ahema nyina se ma fa ahudie no esase efiri wonum so womu nyina mfa sempa no nkonko kantra ma nyina se Beijing conference ena Maputo nti ma tumi ade nyina ye
ama chese baby a bedroom countries be a one person say okay ya bepne so but yempne way so now what is happening is no country should be allowed to say we will accept it and have reservations, say we won't do this, we won't do that. They have to accept in full whatever the protocol is pushing for. And but you must understand that there are processes and there are institutions on the continent that are part of the AU framework that give you a platform on which to make sure that your rights are being respected. Until you have a backing that may be because of lack of communication. Having this conversation today, right like 2 days after coming back from Banjo, when this was the discussion was being had.
Wow. The artist oka say yamra sebeteni ma adese wo kwale klote osan second vice president ma Pan African Parliament Dr. Zinata Ajmai Rollins na nuatinu na ma hima ya wo mu fira mantem ni nyina nkabom kuo wo mu baaye ana wo mu de adesrede ma se sisi ase ye ka National House of Chiefs ya ya mema nkoa ya ko council meeting mema wo mu ko National House of Chiefs meeting wo mu ko no he e ko no Kumase mo ko no he ye ko no Wankran wo mbe ko no mema nkoa oba bia nka ho enti ebetumi a yamfa ma enka ho bi na national house of chiefs no nso ema enso nya dibre wom no wom nyina tim kama na naka wono nso aka we kire na adwene no nso akire na adwene na tese ye kwa no na a president ma all regions Queen Mothers Association our Saya Paramount Queen Mother Emma Nkonya traditional area Nana Wotubia and one Peace News Akasaye.
Ti eneno yemia ba ye honorable yankasa ye ba honorable Zenata Ajima Rollins ye hu say abona ba so e wo Pan African Parliament na ye hu say say ye ba na ye be manimu na ye hye ni nkran na ye mani hu say ahemafo ye ta nichi efi say oni ye ni maame ni ye starti edwuma na ono so eni ye abestati enti say abona ba so enti sa ye say ba ni ye be hye ne kina ni ye mani hu say ni maame no ye wo ho a ye de mpaibo eni bibia e be tai nichi enti eni nti ne ba ye no.
The artist Okase on where President Emma all Regions Queen Mothers Association Paramount Queen Mother Konya traditional area Nana Utubia Emmanuel Akolina I Sadat what's a name mystery what's it Suomu call House of Chiefs meeting na Akan wo mu kabi obeka so mu mpi
na be ofa be yere pa na nsan kran na ka say side decision no kran nya do be wo ka me ono wonjintum di brebo ho aye fama mema
and to obeka so mu mpi
ofa gina isi wo ho no mu
say me fan say na ka say ye pia de na ko benkum no mtina ho no me
ya fa nifa atina na mo jina na no esi dabi na njintum
mumpie
ma yentoa yensem ne so Ghana Deposit Protection Corporation and Penny for same wada so ata omamu di hye no achi enti obesere wo mu adasen ene yi se wo sika krabia bi enne di dwuma na wo sika ekokoto wa hwe hu se bra no wo mu ewo ho se obebo yen sika no ho akra na wo ha obi anso emfreche emma Ghana Deposit Protection Act 2016 Act 931 Emma won kwan se won sha se na wo mo adesha wodu won sika egu sika krabia ho no se sika krabia hodo ni nyina sika egu ho no omo Depositors Corporation penny for emo ho akra o sha se didi dwuma wo September boso menimu wa afempimienu ene edunkron ene adwumadie kese bi akoso aka ho bi ama Ghana Deposit Protection Corporation won Chief Executive Officer Owura Galahad Alex Ando Esquire ene Peace News edi nkomo ena wo chese ene fomienu entity ya ene wo maye no ebie wo madwenim na afi asia to wo nimdiem ama enhyehyɛ ya wo mo edidi dwuma a ekire se ne wo bisika eda bank A anase bank B a eye omo Ghana Deposit Protection Corporation wo masade se sika no obehwe no abo eho ban esan se wo hwe act na mpanifo ede aba eno na ebo ndwumadie no ho akra no a act ni cheche mu nyina ya se ene so obisika da sika krabia bia mo Ghana Deposit Protection Corporation eye masade se obi nkase pudu nhye den so hye a ede ebedi nedwo obi nkase sika krabia bi emu na so so won dwumadie kwoto ajeje mu na se sika krabia ne gu a Ghana Deposit Protection Corporation eye wo masade se sika no na ewo sika krabia ho no ya ene omanyo omuniema yie nti se sika krabia no agu ama Bank of Ghana agi wo mutumi ana license every wo nsem no mo na mo besan tue se sika no ede ama customers na won sika egu ho enti hwe sika krabia kese bi na afen so specialized deposit taking institutions ebit credit union afen savings and loans run community banks ahodo no so obi sika da ho na se egu a eye wo masade se wo betua ede asom program and they were ase say omo Ghana Deposit Corporation Act on dwumadie no so we sika da bank bi na sa bank ni gu a anya hwe no empata sika 6,250 and omo de be ma wo na eda ba bi to credit union savings and loans na no so sa eho no gu na omo tue sika ma wa anya hwe na wo so omo ma be 1,250 Ghana cedis.
There's a bank be failing now. Bank of Ghana for revoke license. But the answer we have to come in now. You tear the insured amount to Amonma Winska Ebiabeka Bank and Muno. And see, as part of our principles, a guardian internationally or there at every point in time we create awareness to people. We are there to protect their deposits. And at any point in time when the Bank of Ghana revokes their license, we are going to pay their deposit up to the insured amount. Say Obiniska Bank and I say bank near 6,250. In any other institution, financial institution, I may be our friend SDI, our deposit taken no, also 1,250. But me no, so we see no indoor yin but say it one able to add the maximum amount now.
And Premier Orua Galahad Alex Ando Esquire Ese Oni Edin Komwe Wosha Ghana Deposit Protection Act 2016 Act 9311 Echeyen say sika wodwa egugu sika krabia wodwa no customers no won edudo ben so homo bupen eduokron eba 91% and na act no ebon sika no eho akra
ahen yo they able to up to the insured amount na mabudi achewo kakra na beka no the central government together with receiver about to assets in the also pay. But making and she be watching the Sikano Crampo extra dodo. But medicine there, and I can't balance no more Kasana phone. See, about 91% of depositors are covered by this COVID limit currently. About 10% now. Account balances are so huge that we cannot pay all of them. I wanted to be paid partially, but about 91% of depositors in this country are covered by the current COVID level. That's what I'm seeking to say.
Nipa yetini ni Ayora Galahad Alex Ando Esquire, or Chief Executive Officer or some Ghana Deposit Protection Corporation. Sansami Patricia Sefa Fisher and a Prince Bafa Samoa Nedesumye.
Penny Quanchera for Bedi with that National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program no. And Mammy Juan Selassie here the war or your meaning. Na Mammy Nakasadia Tuja say free Senuku you do want to ma a boy in these stakeholders diano. Abua papa ama abaya kuma swade ese menye adwuma nye obeti so no ma dodo na ansa no adwuma no afa ne ntoma pa e de efira na nyama hodo atima firi mu abani bi e adwuma wura program sa adwuma wura program yi abaya ye ne so obefa so de aboa wona wo pese wo sua ansa no adwuma tete adwuma wura program yi e beboa won masters so a ombaje penie na waje Ghana fo bi na wache omunyuma so no omo so akade omuhia aban no befa adwuma wura program so na wa mo onsa atumi aka afọ nso nyuma nkuma obehia moa na watimi atumpon no omo so adwumawura program kuro ya abehwe so na watimi aboa na enye adwumawura program nkwa na aban de aba ba ku bi nso offer student entrepreneurship and enterprise development ye trinity afeni seed program asa seed program nso so wona wo su apon ahodo mu nursing training colleges e ka ho bi colleges of education so ka ho bi ye de kwa akomo mo tete amu ochire bi nipa no wie ne tete na wo pie mo nten so na wonyanya adwuma nye ya na ninko tutungu ni sam na emom nya wa kire no obetimi ahwe so na wotimi aye bibi na nabrabo atimi atumpon ma me ahiadowo kasa bi di tudwa se adwumadi ampenifo de be wo hwe ni mu se Ghana de hye be ye mpem aduonu 20,000 e na obenya aso mfaso wo se mpem du 10,000 de obenya mfaso ne de free adwumawura program so na emu so mpem du so ne seed program no wahwe na wonya mfaso no sa afa no so na wonya bre de kan asa adwumadi wo de ama Ghana fo moa wo se bre bi atwam wo no wana wafa adwumawura program e na seed program yi so na chese yetima ko wo moa no wudugu nsane ye ne atwam be ye ha mu chichemu mpem du na chese e wo soro papa emu 3,000 de ye sika fo mu ene ye de ma wo mo sika de ma wo mu ye bi ye 10,800 Ghana cedis na chese sika ne mu odu ye de boa na chese ye de aso mu dwumadi o mu ye mu ase na atumi abo mu so mu dwumadi atumi atumpon ma me ahiadowo e kire nsemu sei e de kire Caleb
we disburse over 10,000 beneficiaries between 10,800 and we have supported super in percent of funding. We have supported 80,000. This year we have only taken more than that. This year we are doing 3,000 under the Jumara, 20,000 instead of 10,000, but we are doing 10,000 for the seed and 10,000 for the Jumara Islam. So basically these two programs, both the Jumara and the support we give in terms of money at run. And when we are getting out of this run as a nation, even the same support that it had been, after that if we have supported, if we get to its less supportive to the calculation and let's see where the councils in appearing job. That is all we expecting from the people that be supporting all the beneficiaries.
Mame Juan Selassie Ehiadowo, where you mini, one Caleb a day, and a tuition commerce answer me, what de etuja.
Na Ghana Education Service, and na Umudia Baba Tuja, what I say. A 2025 teacher promotion examination result no aba. A teacher for one wa umuchira nkwadade no. Umusu eduru baby a se yebetumi e promote wonu a umuso kwatro nso ni bi. Na womu atro ye no. Umuso be 100,000 and umuchro ye. Result no aba. Na womu atro no enche yebesa ndi obi ade akwa akoma no. Se exams no amutroye no ehun result no enie. Head of Public Relations Ghana Education Service Ora Atani Efenyi and one piece news kaso atre se womu a womu kire no womu ya 100,000 nipa no do so pa na womu kire ye we eye number eso pa enti enche de obi anya ye no obi ansa be kanede.
Applicant will apply. We had about 100,000 of the number in so many years, and the explanation is quite simple. I feel you buy and you better a backlogs kakra until you be a muse obia and apply and a command 2-year groups obia yaman appointment 2021 and now you need promotion 2021. Sani panel 4 years time 2025 into or qualify so be apply. Name you go to be and you realize say you more your form with 2020 until but told these 2-year batches and we needed as a new administration to make sure say everybody will deserve it because the children as management one share one more opportunity to grow in the career side. I am demotivating I am a crime.
Na and what in what resu say who said teacher for no more than what omuyade pa so far o share result to a ebanwa a same crime omuyade pa na wo besre a teacher for no say e mo yade but e ba obi anko check.
In terms of the pass rate, crime, papa. In fact, questions no one kasankasa na nasa assessment. It is not done to punish or it is not done to penalize. And I say it is not done to squeeze a few people through the system. You be into questions and say, wow, we and of course, one more applying for we wait my the other tears in pedagogy, send the classroom management, pedagogical skill, teaching methodology more, and as an answer for anyone. In fact, the written part of Quran can your objective you read the question no objectives and I say answers have been provided, then you choose the one that you believe appropriately answers. So that December after this and we didn't hear any hula balu or any noise in the system. It was because questions in the home.
Ora Daniel Fenye amama kai tetepa wo. Ye fra bibi pedagogy. Sa pedagogy no rhymes ya de kire enkwada anyom ewo school utumi kan pedagogy a bit say rain go away twinkle twinkle little stars how I wonder what's so how I wonder what's so high that the morning in the stars when na ya kabo mo efreno pedagogy. The artist I say head of public relations Ghana Education Service Ora Daniel Fenyi Abdullahi Dasmani amama kwa dadi
Penyibia your friend no Ora and I say upenyu kwabena yanchira opanyebra bi atwamu na otu agum efoma agudie potoka sem ne beka so a retired mind worker na opanyini ana wakasa ekire mu sem komo bi asore ewo man mu wono so eba foma agudie tu a onim di wo mu no so wanche na adwe amfa ho a anhwe a na wo man ayamfom so agya empenifo so bi krampo ni mu a aya na obi kire na nsan na betu odwa se eba foma agudie tu na dwumadi ahodo mu a Ghana fo mu onim di omo ye be yie no nka ye ngi nyina afamfira mo ne fo yi ho na yamfa ma Ghana fo na agya yankase ye ya ade mpenifo so kuro mpete wedi na mo ebi beka na nsan a dama mines ye ye ede ma EMP penye kwanchefo da dwumaku ya no de betu odwa se ede ama ne idie oba be boa pa ma mpuntu ho nsem o dama ne mpete mo tumpon ena sabia de hye wo dama ne mpete mo hu bi da obesi bi da mo airport ni ade esanse ne ma yankase ni enti wo se sika wo mu a enya ade ha no wo kwan bia so amoro ne fo ne ye hu sa wo nchen enti nkomo isori ye na ma Ghana fo do na so eni na ne kwa so ano no ebe yanka mining sector kesa na foreign companies na ye ho adwuma na ye nje ye fama Ghana fo na wonhwe na wonye adwuma na sanse mi nam so ma enka ne chief justice ma mi Sofia Kufu so aba be pi so se sanse ma ye kan die ne kwa so ano ne kan no ye hwe na foreign companies ne ye nje ne ye fama Ghana fo na owura kwabena ye nkyira kire mu se Goldfields o mutu fama agudie bi o Ghana ha sei no afie bewura mu 2027 o mining lease no abawiye empenifo de kwato Ghana ye empenifo apono so senke be ya ye mu extension be 20 years no omko so nya adwuma wo Ghana enkomo ya sore se me yemfa mo ye nje ne yemfa ma Ghana fo na no opanyini tire mu se sa ye sana ye twade ato won se ya hwe ya ebe ha Ghana ba ko na sa hudo nyina so se Ghana fo beta wasudin a be ye breka kan ye empenifo kwam no ne na woni mpenifo di nkoma na waka kire mu nyina ne se mumfa sika be hye Ghana enyuma huduo mu na Ghana de ye ahoho ne ade na nti enna ye ahoho a ye to nsa de fra ahoho yi omu beduru ha no mdom sika be hye enyuma mu wie enyuma ne ye wonde ye nyamfaso musu nyamfaso ne ye se omunko ye gi ye enyuma no a ebe ye dan na wokina bi ne ye se hia amanfo ye to nsa fra mu a omase aba wo se wokai se enka ne Ghana mampanyini owura Jerry John Rawlings breso sabra na enyuma ne ye huni na dodo na no Ghana fo nsem ne wo na so Ghana ni na adwuma ne hye ne nsa no hwa ntoto ya wo ya ase bibia amfa no ho ya be adwuma esa a ban ne disika baba me yeze de ahyem na che se ote ho no musa na ade ne sei former president Owura Jerry John Rawlings be gi yede mamono ne fo boy ma nwuma dodo na no ene eda so tinkom a se nkanye saji na esi na nka ne Ghana mampanyini tu yanka sa nwuma dodo na no ene agu entore de nkoma asoriye na nke be ya companies ahodo mo ye adwuma wo Ghana ha sei na ye nje fama Ghana fo no one de wonfo aso o sra ban mpinfo kan bi wom saji na esi opese wosie wonwunu ho mienu.
This is not the first time I'm in Ghana for Yankasa Yakuta mining companies, Yankasa so Kasi JJ Lawrence time. Now we had what you call LGMC, State Gold Mining Corporation. Now, the managers of these companies in France, you know, 10 years, I figure no to declare dividend to Krama Bank. Now, then, you have to for a banner suspend this car. Our companies in Unashi in film. And then Kahunama, JJ Lawrence, who decided so, but Tonsa, State Gold Mining Corporation, and no toys. And the Kai, one fish vessel brought in Kata. Satan Pomba starting with him, and Yadiketwa. You knew who you see, my friend said, a did my Ama Ibrahim Ahmed. Fine. A Sabata, Oma Ibrahim Ahmed, bear 5-6 years. No Hesed, money this year, no fair many yastic, we said, dear Nubishan in Krama or Casabia, or the G. Adaman companies Nama, indigenous idea.
Na enwachire no na opanyini yanchira o wase chire mu biem se Ghanaian companies no metimi aya why not yemfa mo na ebafo ma gudie tu adwumadie mu akwan pa so no enye adwuma ye feche adwuma wo uhie sika pa na wo da invest e wo fo ma gudie tu no mu yemfa no so konto nchen uhie nimude ansa na fo ma gudie na wo kwakotu no po no wetimi nsa tima ka bi enye adwuma ketwa afa yehwe Ghanaian companies no na ye nyina no yakobe nkrom ye ngemfa mo no yesusu se mu sika no wo betimi dia invest wo fo ma gudie tu se na yehu ne se foreign companies no omo ye no ana sika no ho no mu animdie no so ya dwene ho.
About workforce, from the ground floor to management level, on conform with me, and many so the Michelin. But the make say a capital intensive venture. Until Yama Musono, your banks, the name on dear banks, no war, or source of mining companies as an simple cutback. Say, come make a cutback, excessive be a develop pit. No, I mania could do from baby a fake. pit no a close mu a ketwa na wa hu se sika no so ensa wo but enam se mu na ketwa ninti no opesa wunya kwan bi na utimi di kofom mo na utimi unsetimi ka sika no esa wo ye bibi a friend card back eno no be sa basoro na obebie pit ni mu kakraka se de be na obedu fom no onya enough space ya obetimi amani gold na aka ase ho no sa card back no kura keke no enya de ketwa
Openyi Kwabena Yanchira Brebi atwemu na otufoma agudie retired miner ena wode sansemu atudwa Samson Kwame Nyameche ede amanubu ifra santemantemu ena wode ebesomo yen yebanyina wo isu na ya homeka sebo no so ada Roma muni yentena
FM. O jamno no. Nansay dia wo jiwani. As a confidence level so as a kosropa. I was say manijie. If say ma fa Mr. Q, aye be man kasa. Wa fa meme dro Mr. Q, aye be memu a. Enya afi na wo be ye hu debate. Tell him. Hey, na ada no fan World Cup sa. Na so amwa, me see Mr. Q ya ma fenti. Ma ye be memu a. Case closed. Me so me person me ye be man kasa. Enti na Mr. Q ni bu ohia to. Mr. Q our pharmacies, herba and over the counter medicine shops. Dudua Kokunlun Ghana Limited, East Legon, a Champo Junction. For 0244 139 176 and 0204 139 176. A member what in fear doing what you kronkoa and the firm Mr. Q. FDA Aji Ejedi Nkratoyatum.
At the Chomba, angry customers are waiting because a penalty is about to be taken. Abna has bent the jollof because she was celebrating Ghana's goal. Everything can wait because it's the FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 games live on SuperSport on DSTV from 11th June to 19th July. Reconnect from as little as 58 Ghana cedis per DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Yama yetiefo akwaba kase ebono esi ena ye yawada ebono woche around the world meba wakwan mu yebebo monyum kakra kosise no woche bebo ya mesan aba yetumedie nkaye nyina nso atoato aso kama amansan tia me kwabena mafo ena
nana ama ano tufo ena afei
Sadat Mohammed Yamfa Sada Emma Usons Chemist Ede Usons garlic capsules bo chidom garlic na fa so so ne we ya na eno na Usons Chemist adwene ho din na waye ne capsules kama ntunya bi na o minute ni padua ni mo garlic so fa so nyina no unsa kan bi MTNC we dey for you everywhere you go high senses say electrical appliances na open kwa dia ade na wo san ye ho okotu sika gu owura bra high sense in showroom bi ebe wo mu na ne ope bia no wonsa beka ne bo no so de da fom boko ne dudu mu a obetumi afre 0302 550 000 0302 550 000 high sense will say everyday prices for everyday people. Dolphin roofing system and Societe General sika krabia no de hihye bia ba e de amagana for ye beboa wo mo aye fiura ye beboa wo ni so de hunu so obetu akọ ofia afi abamu di amawo wodan ne wose kodum pempen so se wo boso usika no akakuma bi nti wo dwene ho me fam boso ana me fam ma mesin fanye plastering yes bra ye be ma wo nchensen fa kobodan so na kakra na aka wo ho no fa wi dan no ye ma wa fiko sinfin sha me nsantem o ho ye da bra ne bitua yenka ai umpe we dia na ope wo ya ban adwumani wo dia wo ba na se de nchensen na ma wa ko nyina ne ye ba ko akonkra adwumani ye no be sin kwa ye de nchensen na ma wa kwan pa be fa so tua yenka yakobe nkromo ho ye hweso na nchensen ne dia ma wo for ni chire mu East Legon Trinity Theological Seminary nche ho no mo pe Allied Fuel Station na chi na be hu yen o ba frɛ 0543 661716 0543 661716 anase 0243 232818 0243 232818 number chat wo 0308 040 096 0308 040 096 Dolphin Roofing System. Hey, think roofing? Think Dolphin. Wo Henry spices wo dwa so spices ne dose now so enya spices bia na edie enu ntina me kan for Henry spices dia ma wo spices bi ho no ma de be steam wo aduane no ho no enche obehu se na enyinya aduane a oyeye omofra no nyina na obi apatu ayare enye papa eya no yiso Henry spices what is ogino opomodi ho nko ade a choba no restaurant for na enka na nke de san posi kwa ho fra customers atwamene wo aduane e da wo se no watimi twetwe don customers no ede ma wo wonso so Henry spices ho varieties wo twe 8 varieties no wo dwa so a aduane bi a wo ye no benya ho spices de bekwa akoye a ebebo ne aduane ne de wonsa tumi aka na ubo redwa so atudin se wo pe wo Henry spices no dudu mu afre 0207 805-398 0207-805-398 and I say 0244-525-908 0244-525-908 Wa Henry spices dear edewu Lawson Herbal Center at the Lawson Local Mecha Bajato na Dr. Lawson awode Lawson Local Mecha ba ye ne papa ewonti ene onamwa fancy nkwana mane de manwo the virgin doctor esanse Lawson Local Mecha na bo mama do na wanu bie de wa ye virgin odi hu nkomo odi hu adanse se eye pa wa bacterial infection fungal infection yeast infection any wudi asie wonya Lawson Local Mecha no no a etu sa infections we nyina si hu ma himfie ho no moche kama ede ma wa eboa wo ama won so uhuni se waye obasima na ya na inso bigo enka bia wanka se woni nyi ho ahimfie ho no mokeka woni ade pelos lo kemesa no no na hwe ade obehuni se eye adwuma se nkonya ebeyi se wo hawo nyina afiri ho be ma won so wore ba bia ni kwase yewura upie ye wahuni se watete infections bebere aye wo ho wonya los lo kemesa no mo won so ebeboa wo papa bora pharmacy herbal shop chemical shop over the counter shops Ghana for nyina akwa atudi se wo pelos lo kemesa won sabe kan bi na no dodo mu afre 0248-619-999 0248-619-999 and answer 0242-133-577 0242-133-577 Divine Hope Herbal Center Eddie Watcha Herbal Powder Bedraso na Watcha Herbal Powder no eboa apomodin pa okoto biani usisinti ene waka kunwam wo yusupuma ana waka dem no Watcha Herbal Powder na hwade ebeboa wo oba no meyeye be ma so no meyeye se koko ne udi asie fifi se bi woto ana se fifi ho na mani ana se wani ama wo bre pa ono Watcha Herbal Powder e ma ne hye koko bedwane mojabro so ne di udi asie a no Watcha Herbal Powder endem yarewa huduo nyina Watcha Herbal Powder timi ne pa so waye mere wokete so infections woni atenka no Watcha Herbal Powder enjojo yare stroke no ebo kokwa na sa badada Watcha Herbal Powder timi enjojo yare se wonte ya akose yemkro osa no so ha dwen ma menstrual disorders no wonya Watcha Herbal Powder no mo a ha we nyina won so obedi so nkunim abibidro ye de akomoden wonya binade ato kapum wo hwe so hye de guso anopa se wonu breakfast no so na yo hoduro anwumre no asa ope bibia gu ni padua no mo ansa na wakwakoda na odi nso hye guso na wanom aya ne se udidi na so na yo hoduro ni yare a wonim ene yare a wonim nyana oni ba ho so na adwane e de fri ni padua no mu Watcha Herbal Powder no ne doduo mu ana wafre 0591 5655557 0591 5655557 and I say 0550 639 037 0550 639 Ubura Pharmacy Herbal Shop Ghana for nyina wo say wo pe Watcha Herbal Powder Watcha Herbal Powder ujane shiwa wara ubeba we ni nyumekobebo ye chido makasebo ye di esumo kasebo no esi Mickey the triple darling esumo ye mamumo editie